Hey everyone, it's another video of me playing another deck. This one is going to be Smoker this time, and this is going to be a weird one because I actually play against two people because apparently on this simulator people just don't like the best of threes. They just love quitting and leaving after the first game. So I was actually able to get two games uh, just hopping on with Smoker, right? And first game on, I run into a Zoro. And of course, Zoro does Zoro things. Turn one, he goes and plays Nami, which actually is banned now, so that's weird to see. Turn 2, I play my Monkey D Garp because, I mean, why wouldn't I? Zoro's just going to play a bunch of low-cost things so I can KO stuff with Garp. That's less stuff for him to attack with because of Zoro's ability where he gets to give other characters plus 1,000 if he has a Dawn on him. Unfortunately, though, his turn, he plays Gordon, minus his 3, and plays Kuma, which Kuma KOs it on play, and then he attacks me for 5k, and then I just take it, right, because uh, I just needed more cards in hand, and I attack with 7k because Nami's on board, so I get that extra 1,000. I think he takes it here. I don't remember. Yep, he does right here. And then I choose to play my Smoker because just in case he has stuff that can KO it, right, because it's red, he can't KO it because it's Smoker. So I just have a certified body on the board. He plays another Nami again, so he can find some more stuff. Pretty much what I was trying to do here is just whittle his board down as best I can, because if you don't know Zoro, I don't know how you don't know, but Zoro just plays a lot of low body stuff because his leader gives them plus 1,000, so he's able to attack with low cost cards. I choose to take the attack again, and then I choose to take the attack from the Rush Zoro as well, because with the more cards I have in hand, I have more options to play with. Just by having stuff in my hand, I'm able to see what I can play next for next turn. Because I minus Nami down to 1, I was able to get my Smoker character up to 6k. Unfortunately though, he only counters up to 6k, and I don't know why. I think he misclicked here. So I was able to get rid of the Rush Zoro with my own Smoker, and then I attacked him for 7k, and he took the life. And then I played my 5-drop Sengoku, which just attacks for 7k because he put a Dawn on him, he minuses some cost. So not bad, not bad. He plays the Rush Luffy, and he plays the Straw Hat stage card, the 1,000 Sunny, which gives stuff a plus 1,000, so he KOs my Smoker, obviously, and then he attacks me for 6k, but I choose to out-counter to 7, because I took those hits, I actually have some 2k counters in hand. So now it's my turn, right? I'm figuring out what I can play with 8 Dawn, but I choose to play Sakazuki because I really want to get rid of that Luffy, and I don't really want to use my Kobe yet because he's just going to attack it with his low body, so I choose to play the Sakazuki here, and I think I get rid of one of my Shockwaves. Yeah, right there I KO the Luffy. And then what I do is, I think I choose to attack with Sengoku. I don't remember exactly. With 2 Dawn, I think I was trying to see if I wanted to save it for Shockwave, but I just go ahead and swing raw 6k at Zoro. I think he out counters to 2k. Or no, he takes it. Alright, perfect. And then I swing for 5k. That's cards out of hand for him, and unfortunately he had to use a 2k counter for that, so that's nice. I made him have no profit with that. He plays the 9-drop Shanks, which has Rush, which is really good because it's a 9-drop 10k rush, and I can't activate any blockers, but I don't have any blockers in here that are 2k or less. So even if I did have a blocker, it wouldn't have affected them. I choose to out-counter, KO one of the Nami so he has less to attack with next turn, because he's going to attach a Dawn, swing with pretty much an 11k Shanks. I think I out-counter this to keep my Sengoku, or I think I let him die. No, yeah, okay. Yeah, I chose to out-counter with the Tashigi because I think I was using Kobe, one of the Kobes, for later. I choose to use Ice Age on the Shanks, and then I think I used another Sakazuki. Yeah, and I got rid of the 3-drop Kobe, or the 4-drop Kobe. I don't remember. Sometimes when I play games, I just immediately forget what happened. So yeah, I got rid of the 4-drop Kobe. I attacked for 9k because of the Nami. So the best part about Zoro having 1ks against 1-drops against Smoker is that I will always have that 1,000 plus power, which is always really nice. Because of that, he took the card, and then he takes the other life from his life area because he takes a 7k attack from my Sakazuki, and I chose not to attack with everything else. I wanted to keep some bodies up just in case he had some more rush stuff up. I just want to guarantee more swings for the next turn. He plays another 9-drop Shanks, which is the same one he just lost from an Ice Age, and then I think he chooses to swing at my leader. I take it because I can't out-counter that, which is fine. I don't really care. Can't out-counter that either. And then I get a Garp, and then I get a Borsellino from draw, and then he just chooses to leave because he knows he's just gonna lose. Because I was able to keep up those bodies, I was able to get more attacks off next turn. So that's why I only swing with one Sakazuki there. Uh, so even if he had that one drop chopper there to block one of the attacks, another 15k was going to come at him. Maybe a 17k if I chose to put all 10 on Sakazuki. But he rage quitted and left, like most brain dead red players do. If they don't win, they rage quit. As that's my experience on the sim. I've only ever ran into one nice red player, and he was playing Ace, and he was really, really positive about it. Alright guys, so this is the second battle because, again, the first one, he just immediately rage quit, so I couldn't do a best of 3 with him, so I found another guy who was playing Magellan. He plays, obviously, Hannibal to search for more impel down stuff, so he's looking for his 5-drop Magellans or whatever else, like his Jailer Beast. Of course, I play Garp again. The reason why I chose to play Garp against this is because I already have 2 other 2Ks in hand, so I don't really need to keep Garp in hand for counter. I could use him in case I want to KO something later. Off of life, I was able to get a Kuzan, but I didn't play him because I really wanted to get rid of Heat, because this Heat is actually a really good card. He pretty much stays a 6k until your opponent's until your next turn, actually, not your opponent's end turn. So what I do is I play the Sudo to minus him down to 1, and then I put 1 on Smoker just so I can get him down to 0 for Garp, but I also get the plus 1000 because I minus 2 from Suru, and I attack 5k, KO the Heat, and then I attack for 7k. So I think I get 2 attacks off, and he takes both cards. Yep, right there. Nice. Next up, I think he plays the... No, he doesn't play the 5-drop Magellan. What does he play? I don't remember exactly. He chooses to go for my Garp. I choose to out-counter because he really wants that gone, right? It's something that KOs his stuff, so he's going to waste attacks on it to get rid of it, which is fine, right? I only use Garp for the one attack if I don't have a blocker up to keep him up there. Garp's really there for beginning turn KO stuff, for like 3 drops or 4 drops at best. So when I get that full value off of the 1 swing from Garp to KO something, I just let him die the next turn. So he wasted an attack because he really wants Garp gone. So I didn't take an attack from leader, which is really good. I think Garp is a really good pseudo blocker. So what I do is I actually put 2 on Sudo just so I can get rid of, or try to get rid of the Hannibal. I think he out counters here. I can get rid of the Hannibal because I only need one drop on the board to get the full value off of Smoker's ability. I didn't use it here though because I didn't really need it. I really wanted to play my Kuzan, which is what I did right after this. He out counters, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure he counters here. Yeah, he used a 2k, which is really interesting, which means he probably didn't have anything else. I drew a Onigumo off of Kuzan, and the reason why I run Onigumo instead of the 5-drop Smoker, right, is because I feel like it's better. In my opinion, I feel like Banish is better than double attack. That's less cards given to your opponent, and it's also something that they really want to not let go through. So they'll use cards in hand to out counter it because they don't want to lose a card from life, right? That's just not worth it. So even if I don't get the swing off with Onigumo, it's still cards out of hand, and he has to waste an attack just to get rid of it. Now it's my turn. Of course, he summons the Magellan. What Magellan doesn't play the 5-drop Magellan, and I had to return it on. So off a draw, I drew the Smoker, the 3-drop Smoker. I choose to attack for 8k at leader. And he switches to blocker. And that's fine with me. I don't really care if I didn't get the attack off because I really wanted to summon Onigumo here just so I can get him off because I didn't really want to summon Sakazuki to get rid of the Magellan. There's no point. I just lose Dawn. The only time you want to get rid of Magellan, especially when you're a deck that focuses nothing on ramping, you want to try to kill him at like 10 or 8 Dawn. So like the only way I kill Magellan is usually with my 10-drop Kuzans. At best, sometimes my Sakazukis, because I'd be able to minus cost with my 4-drop Kuzan if he's already on board. I choose to out counter both of the attacks he did with his character and leader, and then I take the Magellan swing. Of course, I didn't want to waste any more cards in hand. So he plays the Minokwala, which is really good because I have something to KO with Sakazuki, and he can't block the Onigumo swing. So I play the Sakazuki. I think I get rid of one of the Kobis. I think it was it? Yeah, it's 3-drop Kobe. I get rid of the blocker because even though he ramps Dawn, he can't block the Onigumo swing, which is really good. I put my last 2 Dawn on Onigumo to swing for 8, and of course he's going to out counter because, again, nobody wants to lose a card from life. Nobody ever wants to lose a card from life. That's something that's future value that you could get possibly from your life. So he out counters with Gum Gum, Jet Gatling, and a Heat, which is fine, right? Again, cards out of hand. He only gets 1 card back, and he had to use 2 to out counter. So he's down a card, which is really good. I chose to not swing with my Kuzan because I want to save him for minusing stuff. There's no point in minusing the 5-drop Magellan because there's nothing to KO him with. So he summons out the 7-drop kid, which gives his leader 2k. I choose to out-counter because I want him to waste bodies on my Onigumo, because again, stuff with Banish you want to get rid of because you don't want to lose stuff from life. So stuff with Banish is a really nice pseudo blocker as well. He puts 3 onto Magellan. Of course I let it go because he won't be able to attack with anything else. So because I kept Kuzan up, I am now able to -4 to stuff. I didn't get my 10-drop Kuzan, but hey, I have my 10 Don, so I'm getting rid of that Magellan. What I could have done is I could have just swung at the character Magellan to try to get him down through attack and also try to kill the Captain Kid with one of my Kobe's, but I just really wanted to get the 5-drop Magellan out of the way since I was already at 10 Don, and the 7-drop Kid wasn't really scary to me for the time being since I'm at 3 life, so the attack power doesn't really scare me. I play the Fukuro because he can't be KO'd, so certified blocker, and then I use Kobe to KO the Magellan. Of course, I get rid of my rested Don, and then I swing for 8k? Yeah, right here, 8k Sakazuki. Nice. The best part about Fukuro in this deck is that even though he's a 3k blocker, he can't be KO'd by effects. Doesn't matter whose turn it is. So he's technically a better blocker than Borsalino because Borsalino can be KO'd if it's during your turn. Fukuro just can't be KO'd. So it works out perfectly. I played him because I really wanted to protect my big bodies. I think I switch it. Yeah, I switched it to protect Kobe instead. But I think my original plan was to protect the big bodies because I thought he was going to swing at the big bodies with Captain Kid. I think he still does. So we'll see. Yeah, he swings at Kuzan. Unfortunately, I had to let him go because I didn't have enough counter. So it's fine. He plays another 5-drop Magellan. Unfortunately, that brings me down to 7. So I'll be at 9. But that's okay because what I did was I think I attached enough Dawn to take out the Captain Kid. Unfortunately though, I misclicked and -1 to Captain Kid. So unfortunately I had to just go all out with Sakazuki. And because he only has 3 cards in hand, I raised him up by 6 just in case he had enough to get rid of him. And even though he had Dawn, he could have had Hell's Judgment. But that's why I put another Dawn on him to make sure he'd stay at 10. Unfortunately though, because I -1 to the Captain Kid, I didn't get the +1k. So I have to attack him for 6k. I don't remember if he counters or not. He does. I got him to counter with the Sadie, which is perfect. Another 2k wasted instead of him using a 1k. So it's fine. And I don't mind them using Sadie because that means he can't get more cards on the field. So no Jailer Bees. So no Minnow Zebra, no Minnow Koala, no Minotaur. So that works out perfectly. I kept 2 Dawn up because I really wanted to protect Sakazuki. So I kept 2 Dawn up for Shockwave. And I had to use it on the Hannibal, which is fine because he had enough Dawn to swing with one of the Hannibals. What I did was I think I out-countered with Kobe first. Because I wanted to save blocker just in case he had something up his sleeve. Yeah, I chose to counter with Kobe. And then I think he puts a lot onto the character, I think. I don't remember. No, yeah, he just swings for 8k. Even though this is a waste, I don't see it as a waste because I'm able to KO his other active Hannibal, which he could have swung for 5k with at leader. Nothing got attacked. My major body, my major big body didn't die, and my leader didn't take any damage. So it's a win-win for me. Now because I'm back at 10, I just choose to go for face because he only has 3 cards in hand and he has no Dawn. And this time I made sure to click on the Hannibal, so I'm at 10k swing. But because I knew he only had 3 cards in hand, I made sure to calculate just enough, just in case he had 3 2Ks or a Gum Gum Jet Gatling at best. So then I swing for 11k with leader and I swing for 12k with Sakazuki. And that wins me the game because he did not have enough to get to 13k, which was perfect. Worked out perfectly. So yeah, that was my games with Smoker. Smoker's pretty obsolete now, especially with Akainu, the blue-black Akainu out. So, I mean, you could still run Smoker. There's a lot of new cards in here that can upgrade him, buff him up. But that was the deck I played. These were the games I played. And yeah, this was really fun. I hope I can do some more stuff like this in the future. So yeah, thanks for watching. This was me playing Smoker.